Hi guys, welcome back. This is Physical Science. Today we're doing a Buggie Lab activity. Here's what you're going to end up with. A group task is there are a group of 3 or 4 of you, and I will assign those, not you. And you will write a problem, gather some data, graph that data, write an equation, work the equation out, and then write a simple explanation of relationship. So here's an example of a problem. John is driving constant speed of after 240 seconds, he has gone 6,000 meters. What is John's speed? Okay, here's a data table. After, again, notice down here at the bottom, he's gone 6,000 meters in 240 seconds. That's what we got from the problem. We graph that data, right? And you can see all the data points going up the line. Okay. One thing that you need to note is that slope is the rise over the run. You should have known this from earlier. Distance divided by time is the speed. So the slope of this distance time graph equals the speed. That's going to be large. Example of the equation. Again, we did these last class. Velocity is distance divided by time. 6,000 divided by 240 should be 25 meters per second. 25 meters per second, okay? And then if you wanted to use your graph instead of the actual equation, you could do the rise over the run, which is distance divided by time, which still gives you 25 meters per second. An explanation is literally, according to the equation, graph, and data table, John is traveling at a constant speed or velocity of 25 meters per second. Okay, so that's what you're going to end up with. Now, supplies that you're going to need. We're going to turn on a metronome in the classroom and one in the hallway. Okay, I'm going to give you a little buggy car, a meter stick, and some masking tape. And here's your procedure. Start the car. There's an on switch. You'll figure that out. 2, listen to the metronome, and you're going to need several people for this. You're going to mark where the car is on the floor with the masking tape every second. So every time you hear the click, you're going to put a piece of tape down on the floor. Okay, then after you get all 10 of your marks down on the floor, and you're going to feel like you've gone a far distance, let the first mark be your 0. So don't worry about where the car started. Let the first mark be 0, and after that, use one of the long tape measures or a meter stick and figure out how many centimeters it has traveled every single time. Okay, and then after you've done that little lab, you're going to do the write-up, but you're going to do it as a Google Sheet in Google Classroom that I've already shared with you. So you're going to write the following instructions, and here's how I want it. I want a problem that says, what is the speed or velocity of buggy car number whatever, because your buggy has a number, so write that down. You have a data table that is already position versus time. It is written backwards. We'll talk about that in a little bit later. You should have a minimum of 6 data points. Remember that when you graph, you can use Google Sheets to graph it, or you can graph it by hand, either one. I would prefer you use the Google Sheets. You do have to label your graphs, so be sure you choose the graph correctly. Then you're going to do the equation. Velocity is distance divided by time, the velocity of your buggy car, okay? And then you're going to write a simple summary. The velocity of buggy number whatever is this based on the data, the graph, and the equation. That's it. Have a good time.